In an attempt to prove he was still full of youthful energy, the man first popped a little blue pill, then pulled out a pair of handcuffs and cuffed his wife to the headboard, ready to spice things up with some wild fun like the younger crowd. But he got a little too excited. Before anything even began, he suddenly went into cardiac arrest and dropped dead on the spot. At first, his wife thought he was just playing around, trying to scare her. But once she realized something was off, and with her hands bound, she frantically used her feet to try to shake him awake. Even though she screamed his name over and over, he didn't respond. His chest wasn't moving. He had stopped breathing completely. Terrified, she jerked her feet back, only for his limp body to roll off the bed and crash onto the floor. That's when panic truly set in. She thrashed her legs wildly and tugged at the cuffs with everything she had, desperately trying to free herself. But the cuffs were unbelievably sturdy. No matter how hard she fought, they wouldn't budge. She shouted her husband's name again, still no answer. Then she noticed the floor. Blood was pooling everywhere. In that chilling moment, it hit her. Her husband was dead. She let out a scream of pure horror, crying out for help. But they were in the middle of nowhere, miles from the nearest soul. Crushed by despair, she broke down sobbing, unable to accept what was happening. Hours passed. Then suddenly she heard a sound outside. Her heart leapt. Someone was coming. She was finally going to be saved, but to her shock and horror, it wasn't a person. It was a wild wolf. The creature had caught the scent of blood and slowly crept toward her husband's body. The woman screamed at the top of her lungs to scare it away, but the wolf didn't flinch. Without hesitation, it lunged and began tearing into the corpse. In her desperation, her hand brushed against a book resting above her head. She grabbed it and hurled it at the wolf with all her strength. Surprisingly, it worked. The wolf backed off from the body, but it didn't leave. Instead, it crouched at the door, waiting patiently for another opportunity. The woman broke down crying again, utterly helpless. If she stayed trapped any longer, she knew the wolf would eventually turn its attention to her. And just then, something even more terrifying happened.